What's going on? You're checking out for the latest online.com. I'm here today with Universal Motown recording artist Yolanda Renee. How's it going, Yolanda?
It's going good. It's going real good.
Cool. We're backstage here in S.O.B's in New York City. Yolanda displays the stage.
Try.
How's it feel to be on stage?
It feels great. That's my passion to perform. So like it just feels real great.
Cool. Let me ask you, like, what are some of your musical influences?
My musical influences, me from today or
Growing up, what did you listen to?
growing up, I listened to a lot of Shaka Khan. I listened to a lot of Whitney. You know what I mean? I listened to a lot of New Condition. S.O.B like blows me away every time. So I listen to a lot of that. And of course, you know, a lot of gospel because that's my roots. Like, you know, the Kim Burrells and you know the Karen Clarks and all of them. You know what I mean? Those are major influences. Not even just in music, but in my life.
Okay. Let me ask you. You mentioned that your album's coming out soon. Can you describe the sound of the album?
The sound of the album is real talk. You know what I mean? It's real. It's stuff that people are afraid to let out by themselves.
Okay.
So I feel like if somebody all the way across the world or wherever you are, down the block from you, across the street, if they're singing about it, then you're not the only person that's going through it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of encouraging.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And what's the name of the album?
The name of the album is called All Over the Place.
All Over the Place? Okay. That leads into the next question, actually. What producers, what writers are on the album?
A lot of writers and a lot of producers are on the album. Well, actually not a lot. I work mainly with track masters.
Okay.
I have some songs on there by the Wonder Twins.
Okay.
Neo wrote my single, helped me write my single and everything. So, you know, all of that, that's a good look.
Right.
That's a good feeling. Like Neo is dope.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we have Troy Oliver, you know, did a lot of stuff with J-Lo. He's on that.
Okay.
Chuck Harmony produced it or whatever, and the Underdogs. There's a song called He Gets It that the Underdogs did, and that's like my baby.
Okay, I was going to ask you, is that one of your favorite songs on the album?
That is one of my favorite songs on the album.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to say every female, but the majority of the females that I know yearn for somebody who gets it. The song talks about a guy that I don't have to have insecurities because he gets me. He doesn't try to change me. He loves me. He likes me just the way that I am. And I feel like a lot of females can feel that. You know what I mean? We're pressured so much to look like the posters and the magazines and stuff, but to find a guy that's like, no, you look good, like just waking up. No, you look great just the way you are. You know what I mean? So,
okay. Let me ask you about one of the songs I've heard you perform before, Kill Daddy.
Yes.
Obviously from here I know the idea of where the song comes from, material-wise.
Yes.
Why is the song important to you?
The song is important to me because I feel like no abuse or no molestation or anything like that should go unrecognized.
Right.
And I feel like it shouldn't go unpunished, if that's a word.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like just to get, like I said before, you know, if I'm singing about it, that means you're not the only person that it happened to.
I remember like it was yesterday. Just finished putting on my pajamas. Crept downstairs and overheard my daddy. He said, I hate them kids and their mama. There was a smell of Jack Daniels in the air, and a drunken man's voice saying, Daddy pulled me over and sat me on his lap, told me how much he loved me, and rubbing on my back, kissed me on my forehead and the tip of my nose. Same hands that held me when I was a baby were undoing my clothes. And he's hurting me, mama. Now I'm screaming, help me, mama. Just killed Daddy.
It happened to me, but I want to reach out to the people that it did happen to and kind of direct them, you know, a different way to go. Like at the end of the song, it just stopped completely. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I noticed that there's no bridge. It just sort of you get to the point and it's in the end.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I get it now.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you. Like, what artists do you like in today's music? I know what you listen to growing up. What do you like in today's music?
You know, today's music, I still like Shaka.
Right.
You know, I still like Whitney, but I feel more in tune emotionally married, with a lot of stuff that she's been through that she wrote in her music, and now with the Just Fine, and you know what I mean, and
she's evolved.
yeah, you know what I mean. It's just she's happy now, you know what I mean. And I like a lot of artists like that where I can feel where they're coming from. They don't just sound good, but I can feel where they're coming from.
Right. It says something when you say married, because I know a lot of the other female artists I've interviewed, like Tierra Murray is one of them. First one that came out of her mouth was Mary J.
Yep.
Like no matter what,
real.
from her first album to today, it's Mary J.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Let me ask you, what would be your dream collaboration? Any album, any artist, whether past, present, alive or dead?
Alive or dead? My dream collab would be Donny Hathaway.
Why is that?
Soul.
Yeah.
Soul. I was listening to one of his songs today. I think it was on the way here, and like I was just like, wow, like it's my dream not only to have a collab with him, but to get to where he is. You know what I mean? Soul wise, you know, concept wise, mind wise, and talent wise, and even his daughter. Like that would be a dream collab too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I think that on the R&B side, you know, I would love to do something with maybe Carrie Hilson or maybe, you know what I mean? Just to have a nice little, nice little.
I can hear that. I can hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, if you weren't a singer, you know, what would you do for a living as a career choice?
My family always jokes about it. I've always been a forensic science kind of person.
So you're smart.
Yeah.
That's
you
good.
know, in high school, in forensics class, I was always able to put pieces together and figure out, you know, Clue was my favorite game, you know, it was the nurse in the dining room with the pool stick, you know, stuff like that. So I think I would definitely be doing the CSI thing.
Okay.
You know.
This past November, we hit a monumental moment in our nation's history with President Obama being elected. Let me ask you, what does that mean to you? What does that represent to you as a young woman?
It means that there's nothing that I can't do. From where we came from, you know what I mean, and now, it's crazy, it's ridiculous, there's such a change, and now I'm not accepting no, you know what I mean, I'm not accepting I can't, or I'm not accepting you can't, and I tell people all the time, because of what just happened, there's no reason why you can't be what you want to be or do what you want to do at all, so I'm not accepting they won't let me for a reason, you know what I mean? That's just what it is for me. Like, I'm overjoyed, I'm overwhelmed that there's change. You know what I mean? Like, I cried like a baby on election day. I cried like a baby. My mother, my father, and I sat in the living room and just cried. Screamed first. Tried to call everybody we knew, but you know, the phone lines were down because everybody was trying to call everybody, and then we just sat there and was like, wow.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you about the album quickly. What was the release date for that?
The release date.
Do you have a date set or?
Late June, early July.
Okay, the single can look out for?
Single, March 24th.
Okay, you got that. How can we check out online?
MySpace.com/Yolanda Renee Music. For now, that's it. I'm about to get on Twitter and you know, all the other stuff.
It seems like the better way to go because like everybody and their mom is online right now. Like literally, people spend hours.
You can't live without it.
Right, and it's funny. Like I know, like me personally, like if I want to check out Yolanda Renee, I only go to your website. I go to Google, type Yolanda Renee MySpace, and everything is on there. You know you can find it there.
You type in that, you can see all my stuff on YouTube. You know, I just actually sang the national anthem in Philly, and they're about to put that online as well. So like, you know, I have the national anthem there, the Knicks game. You know, there's just a lot of ways that I can be found. You know, I'm gonna come up.
Well, you know I'm from Philly. I finished the national anthem. So I'm gonna ask if you wouldn't mind maybe to sing something quickly a cappella.
Okay. Now you wanna gossip. The reason I'm telling you now is because I'm concerned. You need to know what's poppin'. Today I will walk the same as I return. Your man is out here wildin'. I have a baby on the way, but Rochelle. Girl, shorty got a problem. Cheating on top of that, he gave you protection. Lesson number 1, trust yourself and only you. 2, no test, no sex, them the rules. 3, be his woman, but don't be his fool. 4, you got questions. 5, you get answers. 6, let him know who we dealing with. 7, don't take it for granted, cause life's a gift. 8, only gamble when you know the risk. 9, looks can kill. 10, AIDS is real.